See the line where the sky meets the sea, it calls me. So Disney is getting sued for $10 billion. That's right, you heard me, $10 billion. That is a lot of money, and here's why. What's up guys, it's your girl Gigi, and today we're going to be talking about how Disney is getting sued for $10 billion. So don't forget to like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more amazing content. Animator and screenwriter Buck Woodall claims that Disney took some strong elements from his screenplay, Bucky, which he had been working on for 17 years of his life, and infused it in everybody's favorite Disney show, Moana, and the sequel to Moana, Moana 2. So guys, this is really hard to believe, especially because Bucky has not even been released. But I did do some research and I got to find out that Moana and Bucky do have some very, very serious similarities. So check this out. Okay, so fact check. Bucky was actually written in 2003 and Moana was released in 2016. Just so I could get that clear. Now, check this out. Set in ancient Polynesian village, which is kind of similar to where Moana was set, Bucky is said to follow a teenager. Moana is kind of like a teenager.
Curious about that chicken eating the rock. He seems to lack the basic intelligence required for pretty much everything.
Who goes on a dangerous voyage as he fights against parental expectations. Now this is kind of similar to Moana and her dad, because her dad wanted her to stay on the island and become the next chief of Mutunui.
I'm sure
What
we
if
could...
we fish beyond the reef?
No one goes beyond the reef.
I know, but if there are no fish in the lagoon,
Moana.
and there's a whole ocean,
We have one rule.
an old rule when there were fish.
A rule that keeps us safe
But Dad,
instead of endangering our people, so you can run right back to the water. Every time I think you're past this, no one goes beyond the reef.
But she wanted to explore the sea. She wanted to go beyond the reef and, you know, become a voyager, you know?
we were voyagers. We were voyagers! We were voyagers! We were voyagers! We were voyagers!
Yeah, I really love Moana and it was my favorite, so that's why the songs are just so, you know, stuck in my head. The protagonists interact with spirits that embody as animals in Polynesian spiritualism. I do not know what this means, but I do know that there were some characters that were animals. They weren't really spirits. Okay, so Maui wasn't really a spirit, he was more of a demigod, and he could change into a hawk, but that, it's not really adding up. Pause. So Moana's grandmother was actually reborn as a stingray. Other narrative components include a necklace with a profound meaning. Sounds like the necklace that Moana's grandmother gave to her before she...
I have one of what you board my boat, sail across the sea, and restore the heart of the beach. And yet, there is nowhere you could go that I want you.
A demigod with a hook. That sounds like, you know...
Moana.
a giant creature that lives on a mountain. So this reminds me of Tifidi, but it also reminds me of... But Tifidi was kind of like the mountain. She wasn't a creature that lived on the mountain, so... oddly specific. In fact, that's too specific. It's really like, it's quite similar. Okay, it's quite similar. My question is, if he knew that Disney took all these elements from his screenplay without his permission, why did he file a lawsuit in 2016 when the first Moana movie came out? Why did he wait till now? But I actually got to find out that this is not the first time that Buck Woodall is actually filing a lawsuit. That he did file a lawsuit regarding the original Moana movie in 2016, but the lawsuit was kind of dismissed in November 2024 due to the statute of limitations. I know, sucks. Mr. Buck Woodall over here is suing Disney for $10 billion or 2.5% of Moana's gross revenue, alleging that both the original movie from 2016 and its sequel borrowed heavily from his screenplay, Bucky. I know, it's insane. I can't believe it. $10 billion or 2.5% of Moana's gross revenue. That's a lot of money, Mr. Buck. Now, Disney is not playing. Disney is obviously denying all of these claims. They're like, yo man, we didn't do nothing. They're like, they are stating clearly that Moana and its sequel, Moana 2, were developed in isolation. Co-director Ron Clements actually said in a statement, Moana was not inspired by or based in any way on Woodall or his Bucky project, which I learned of for the first time after the lawsuit was filed. Okay, Mr. Ron, we'll take your word for it. But anyways, this is actually really crazy and it's going viral. And guys, Disney also said that no one in the making of Moana was privy to Woodall's project. So yeah, Disney is obviously telling the truth and we should probably listen to them. So guys, obviously the case is still going on and I'm still following it. I will be keeping you guys updated, I promise. But I do feel like Disney will win this lawsuit because if Bucky was already released, it would have made it a much stronger case. But then nobody has actually heard about Bucky before and I honestly just heard it for the first time while researching this lawsuit. So yeah, it's not really a strong case. It would have been a stronger case if Bucky was already released. That's just how I think about it. That's how I feel about it. And also, I'm not saying Disney is completely right, but you know, Disney has disappointed me in previous times with their current lack of creativity and honestly just making trash remakes. Let's just be honest, they're making trash remakes. And you know, if you don't have creativity, you can always just borrow it from somewhere else. I'm just, no shade, no shade, but I'm just saying that it might be possible that they might have taken a few lines from, you know, the Bucky screenplay. I'm just saying, I don't know for sure. I'm just like guessing, but honestly, like the similarities are just too similar. They are too similar to like how can two people have exactly the same ideas? How? It's like it's crazy. So I don't know where this is going to end or the conclusion of this, but I do feel like Disney has a bigger chance of winning because obviously they've already provided a lot of information, a lot of candid information that says we did not copy this man. So let's just see how this lawsuit goes. So guys, we have finally come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, I personally enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, leave a comment down below, share this video to whoever you think you want to share it to, and also subscribe to this channel. I love you guys so much. I'm Gigi, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah. Bye!